We're shedding our masks and breaking down walls. Hell, we may even drop our drawers. That's right. We're Going Commando with Angela and Dana. Hi, my name is Dana Sardano, and this is Angela DiMarco, and we are Going Commando. Going Commando is a little show that we put together because we understand the importance of authenticity. We understand the importance of digging in, figuring out who you are, bringing it to the surface, bringing it to the world, embracing it, and just reveling in the madness. And we do our best to do that, and we hope by doing so we give you permission to do the same. So thanks for joining us. Morning, everybody. Morning, Adam. Morning, Miss Angela.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. All right, the party is starting. Good morning. All right, so if you're wondering why we have this handsome gentleman smashed between us, that's what she said.
That's what she said. Oh,
literally.
Right out of the gate. Right out of the gate. Go on.
35 seconds.
We are in a little like mini season. If you guys have been kind of following along, we finished season 6 on balance. It was all about the chakras, all incredible work. Really, really, if you want to, learn how to go like this and center yourself when you're really stressed out and rolling it on 2 wheels, watch the season. It'll help you get to that place. But in between this and our next season, which is the season of worthiness, season 7, we're doing a season 6.5, which is hanging out with our peeps. And we just wanted to grab a couple of our friends and have some commando conversations. and just one very special thing about this episode in particular. Oh my God, I'm going to cry. Oh my God. This is the last episode. No. This is the last episode I'm recording from Railroad Street. We started it here, and I'm moving to a new place this weekend. So, Adam, you get to be here for the final everything of this thing, and it's going to be a whole new thing soon.
Wow, what an honor to be a part of that. I mean that sincerely. That's.
Yeah. You don't mean it to be a dick?
Yeah. Don't say things like that. You get banned.
Yeah, I hear that. Bad things happen. Bad word.
Okay, so anyway, I'm just going to take a moment. I'm
take a moment. She's a little verklempt. Discuss amongst yourselves. I want to take a moment. I want to introduce Adam. So Adam Spacht is a friend of mine and Angela's from LinkedIn. This when I was on LinkedIn before they banned me, but that conversation is for another time. So the one thing that I see about Adam that I'm just so taken with, so much so, and Angela knows like what a misanthrope I am. Like I don't like reach out, and I'm not like all like kumbaya, but like I've reached out to him to tell him this is his level of authenticity in what he does. He works in corporate. He's doing like the dream, right? But yet he's doing it his way. And I would see these videos and see these posts that he does on LinkedIn, and he don't give a shit. And oh my God, just like movie parodies and just like, oh my God. And I wish I had it. But again, in case you haven't heard, I got banned from LinkedIn. He had sent me a list of like the names of the characters that he like come up with, just sort of like, douchebag fuckstick. I don't even know. But my favorite, the one that I do remember was Stroke, STROK, Marad. And you HRAD. And I'm like, Stroke Marad. So this guy who works, he goes to a place where he has to wear pants, and he's like out there in the world, and he's working with people, and he's willing to put it out there fearlessly. And for that, I am so attracted to you. Like all of like that. These are the people you attract right here when you live in your authenticity. So Adam, thank you. Stroke Marad, thank you. Thank you for joining us. Welcome.
That it's good to be here. I think. Thank you.
You've been warned.
I think that was a great No, and all kidding around aside, when you reached out originally, long before the Stroke Marad comment, I wasn't sure how that was going to go over. You reached out long before that with just a very nice note to say, I really like your work. You're very authentic. It's very real. And that really hit me because I do try to bring that to the table of just, hey, here's me, take it or leave it. We were off to the races ever since then. So you had a serious side, everybody. Dana does have a serious side.
Yeah, we don't try to tell people.
Hey, let me ask you a question before we get into shenanigans.
Sure.
But like, do you find that because you're so willing to be who you are, that you don't appeal to everybody? And if that is the case, do you ever find it disheartening?
Oh, what a great question. Definitely, I'm sure I don't appeal to everybody without a doubt. Especially in the L&D world, there's a lot of people that are way smarter than me that have
Could you
all
explain
the
L&D?
learning and development in the training learning
Mm-hmm.
space, especially in the corporate side, that have all the certifications, all the schooling, all the things. I have those as well, but I really have learned by doing. So I'm sure that my straightforward, everyday approach, I don't use the Maslow's this and the Kirkpatrick's that. It just, here it is in everyday language. I'm sure that rubs people the wrong way. Um, and is it disheartening? No, I don't really care because you have to make it. You have to make it accessible to people. As soon as you break out the cool, fancy learning methodology, whatever, people zone out. At least on the
Yeah.
corporate side. So, is it disheartening? No. I mean, I'm me. It's and there's a lot of people that rub me the wrong way. So,
Oh, I gotta hand it to you because I know that every once in a while, I get in that space, my space of vulnerability. I'm like, why don't they like me? You know what I mean? And then I have to remind myself when you're running around like this, not everybody's gonna like you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, and especially in the corporate side of things, I mean, you have a mission to accomplish. You have whatever the objectives of the organization are, and you have to play within those rules. And so that, you have to understand that piece. Then I have the side hustle, which is what kind of most people know me for. But yeah, you're gonna bump into conflicts with people, and that's all part of the game. I get more disheartened by and I'm almost afraid to embarrass this, the ever changing social media game where you put out the great piece of content and it goes nowhere. We've all experienced that. But for some reason, that still gets me when you have that thing that's near and dear from your creative side and it doesn't connect. So that piece does trigger little insecurity every once in a while.
That's what I meant, actually. Like, I'm fine with people not liking me. Like, I get that. That's what I meant. Like, we come from our heart and soul, our authentic space. We're putting it out there. And Angela, I'm always joking around. People are farting in the cups and they're going viral. Right. And we're like, look, here are all of my guts and all of my creativity. And it's like, chirp, 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 chirp.
Yeah.
That's what I was talking about. And that's why I asked the question.
Yeah, for sure. That part does get me, and it's easy to throw it off as the algorithm, or I posted at the wrong time, I used the wrong hashtag, whatever. But yeah, when you really pour your heart and soul, whether it's a serious piece, here's a bunch of great advice, and it goes nowhere, or it's one of those funny creative things that it's like, really, man, I love this one, and
I'm hilarious.
This is the one that is going to get me recognized and take me to Hollywood. And 6 people see it.
Yeah, I noticed that every time I do anything with branding, people are like, wah, wah. But I'm like, I'm putting it out there for me. You know what I mean? Yeah. And if someone wants it, they want it. If they don't, they don't.
Yeah.
What I want is like people to like buy books and shit. And that's like when people get like,
yeah, crickets. Yeah, when it used to happen to me all the time, like on Facebook. I'm just an appearance, like a ghost of myself on Facebook. But when I was really, really involved, I would get all of the stuff. Look how clever, look how smart, look at all the stuff. Look, check it out, check it out, check it out. And then I would get the comment. Oh, I got a comment. Hey, your hair looks great today. I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
I know.
But thank you. But you gotta be kidding me.
Buy a book.
Yeah. Buy now.
Do you all do the thing where you put a content piece together and it's like, you're like, yes, this is the one. This is my stairway to heaven. You post it, it does well, it doesn't do well, whatever. And a week later, you go back and look at it and you're like, what planet was I on? Like, the sentences are garbled. It didn't make sense. Or you thought it was awesome in the moment. And then a month later you look at it and you're like, that was trash. What were they thinking?
Well, you're in that creative space, you know. You're in that, like, I know. You're like,
space.
yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah. Oh my god, I'm so smart.
It's like a little weed, and you're like, oh my god, I can change the world. Next day, you're like, what? It's hot cows.
Hey, listen, you want to play a game?
Do you want to play a game?
Yes,
I know. I heard it, Angela. I was like, oh, that was scary. Okay,
that was scary. So I was like, my scariest like movies ever. Okay. Yes, let's play.
So for those of you who are watching, in this season 6.5, we've been playing little games with our guests, essentially tailor making them to the personality of the guest. So we decided to play a little truth or dare with Adam because we know that he's willing to go there. so for the sake of time, what I would like to do is, like, each of us will do each other once. Let me try that again.
I think no matter how you say it,
you do it, Angela. I don't know how.
All right. I'm going to ask Adam a question. I'm going to ask Dana, and you guys get to choose truth or dare. I'm going to see if we can go. And then if you do dare the first round, if we have time, we'll do it again. Then you got to do truth the next one. So
okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to start. Start with Adam.
Do it.
In my sights.
All right.
Truth or dare?
Looking right at the camera here.
Truth or dare, Adam?
Oh, I got to choose first. Oh, crap. Truth.
Truth. Okay.
I think I know what she's going to ask.
I'm terrified.
What is the weirdest thing you ever put in your mouth?
I know you so well.
Weirdest thing. Well, let me think. So, a bunch of filthy people out there right now.
Oh my god, I'm like in my Rolodex. I'm like, ew, gross.
Can't say that.
So as a primary school kid, Elmer's glue. What does Elmer's glue taste like? So that big pins. That's not very weird. You chew on your pin cap. That's pretty generic. Eating bugs, yes, of course.
Oh yes, of course. Oh yeah, because we all do that. Yeah. LSD. Oh yeah, well no, do that. Eating bugs.
Yeah. Does this rag smell like chloroform?
Yeah.
I can't think of anything weird.
Bugs is pretty weird.
Any bug in particular? Just like random picking them up, or like being in Thailand and having them like deep fried?
No Thailand deep fried, no survival escape military type eat this or you're gonna die. Just I was an idiot and I was like, oh, I wonder what that tastes like. And I think it was just like some random Southern Ohio bug thing.
That's awesome.
I'll spoiler alert, it was not worth eating a second time. Not recommended.
A second time?
No, he said he wouldn't.
Okay.
Did not taste
great.
I don't think I liked it, but let me make sure.
Yeah, let's.
This is gross. Taste this.
Is it boiled?
Oh, that's great.
That works.
That's great.
All right, Dana, truth or dare?
I'm going to go with the truth.
What is your secret guilty pleasure? Secret.
I don't have any secrets.
Or does she?
A secret guilty pleasure.
Don't say Hallmark movies. That's so lame.
That's so lame.
It's
not a secret.
It wouldn't be true. Well, I don't.
You were in a Lita Ford cover band at one point?
I don't. I'd be awesome, right? Lita Ford. Awesome. I don't know if I would call it guilty pleasure. Can I do the weird quirk? I can't think of any guilty pleasure.
Something that's like your own like thing that you do. That's like, yeah.
One of the things. Oh, here's okay. I cannot I do all the food in the house. I cook all the meals. I make sure everybody's fed or whatever. It's just and if we're eating something, I can never put it away with like a little piece taken off. Like if I cut a sandwich in half and I eat the half, if I take a bite into the second half, it has to be completely eaten. Like there's something like psychotic about me. So even Rob at the table, I'm like, Rob, if you eat that, I'll have a bite. And he's like, just take a bite. And I'm like, I can't. I have to eat the whole thing. He's like, there's something something wrong with you. And I'm like that, like it's weird.
Okay.
Like, and Tupperware, wait, I just gotta give another addendum to it. And like Tupperware, like if there's like this much corn, like God forbid I put it in a Tupperware that's bigger than this. Like it can't, because there's too much room in the Tupperware. Like it's just not right.
I'm kind of like that too.
So I'm constantly like overflowing shit. And Rob's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? So those are like my weird, quirky, like I can't not do things.
Okay. And I'm going to keep that in mind when you come up and visit and I take a bite of food and then be like, I'm going to put that away. I'm going to fuck with you. So
No, you know. I'll be like, let me just take a look at that. Oh yeah. Or if say somebody does take a bite, I have to like cut it so it looks like now a normal half again. Like I'm fucking out of my mind. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So bugs and can't bites of food. Awesome. All right. Good job, guys. Good job.
Okay. Adam.
All right.
I'll go. All right. Truth or dare, Adam?
Let's stay on the truth thing.
Okay. Everybody's afraid of the dares.
Yes.
Oh, come on. My dare is really good, Adam. My dare is really good.
You'll get him. Don't worry.
Okay. Truth. Share your weirdest first date or your most fucked up breakup.
Weirdest first date. 1996 or 7.
Okay. Bye. Very in sync time. Go on.
Yes.
We're getting jiggy with it either way.
Deadpool and Wolverine dancing. Bring it current. Asked a young lady out on a date to go to dinner. Okay, great. We met at a restaurant in suburban Cincinnati. And as we sat down to dinner, she said, "Oh, I hope you don't mind. I invited a friend to come along." Okay. And her male friend then joins her. Clearly not just a platonic type situation. And so that was a fairly short-lived date. Okay. But I was sort of like, wait, what?
Was she looking to swing, you think? This is my sign for swing.
Like this is what
swing looks like for me.
I didn't know if that was like a Cuisinart, if that was a marriage.
So if we're ever in private and you're trying to send a message, that's how you do it. Go on. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay. No keys in a jar. It's that. I don't know if it was that. I don't know if she just thought I was like naive, nice guy and was going to take advantage to get a free meal. I don't know what the hell it was. I just was so flummoxed in the moment of like, what do I do? And how do I maintain my coolness? Like, what is happening? So there was some awkward conversation and then I went to the bathroom. I went up the corner for a pack of smokes.
And that was it. That was
That's a good one. That is weird.
That is weird.
All right. Good job.
Angela, truth or dare?
I'll stick with the truth thing. We'll do a ring round robin on dares next.
Okay. I guess that's how we're going to do it. Okay. Share a psychedelic or supernatural experience with Deets.
I can't remember. Oh, okay. I gotta go in. First Pearl Jam concert.
You like Pearl Jam?
Did you know that? I don't know if the fucking world knew that. All right. 1994 in Pensacola, Florida. Or maybe it was 93. Can't remember. I was on drugs. Anyway, we're at a small I don't remember the date. I know it was March. It was like March 8th or 9th, and I think it was 94. I think. Anyway, okay. Yeah. So we're at this small venue, and there was like an 8-foot wall around. There's like stadium seating, and then the floor was pit, and it's Pearl Jam, right? So King's X is opening for them, and my friends and I are like, we're jumping the wall and we're going down to the pit. I'm like, okay. So I remember jumping over the wall, and the minute my friend drags me into the pit, 'cause I need some guy in the head, and some guy, if you got needed by a crazy chick with Doc Martens on, like that was me, and I'm sorry. I get pulled into the pit by my friend because I didn't have a bracelet or whatever, and he gives me a hit of acid. So,
as you often do.
I mean, this is what you do, right? So I'm in the pit. I'm like, Eddie Vedder is singing Porch. Right? Porch is like one of their like rockin' songs. It was like a big finale song or whatever. And I'm probably like 3 or 4 people back, we're all smashed together. And he's singing at me and I can't see his face. It's just a black hole where his face is. And I'm like, I see it. My eyes must have been fucking huge, so I didn't see his face, but he was singing at me. I know that.
Okay, Angela, that's what happened.
And then they started singing Black Hole Sun, and you realized
yeah. So
in Topeka.
And then I remember the last thing I remember of that show was I was like leaning on the rail, and I'm like, "What just happened?" And I turn around, like everyone's like almost gone. Like it's just like people straggling it along. My friends are looking for pics on the floor. It was like I don't know how long I was hanging there on that wall. So yeah, there you go.
Oh my goodness.
Experience.
We could do the rest of the show talking about I remember I saw Pig Floyd tripping, and
nice.
when the pigs came out of the speakers, I nearly creamed my pants. I was like, the pigs! They came out of the speakers!
Did you see the size of that chicken? I mean,
okay. Adam, dare.
Oh, okay.
You don't get a choice.
I don't get, so I got to take
everybody
the
tried to skate the dare.
Yeah, you don't get a choice.
I'm taking
ready?
the dare, or okay.
You get it. You get it. Yeah,
do it. Send it.
Okay. You have just won Best Supporting Actor in a made-for-TV series.
That's reasonable.
Give us your Oscar speech.
Okay. Do I want to go like Billy Ocean, Joe Pesci short, or do I want to do...
I like that one. Go ahead.
All right. Let me go. Let's see. What's my motivation? All right.
And scene.
And scene. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I want to thank you for this great honor. I want to thank my cast, the director, Stroke My Rod. I want to thank the first AD, Seymour Butts. Of course, want to
thank... my cat's name. Sorry, go on.
No heckling.
Sorry.
Down in front, please. No picture, no comments. I want to thank my personal Lord and Savior, Circus Peanuts. But most of all, I want to thank my adoring fans who recognized my talent early on. Clearly, the fans have spoken, that they have awarded and lavished me with this praise, and my talent that has been on full display since 1972 has finally been realized by the good. So with great humility and great gratitude, I say thank you for this award.
Yay!
Oh my God, you are so good!
I started off silly, and then I was like, okay, I'm just going to be arranging.
That was great. Okay,
God.
Dana.
Yeah, I'm sorry that I jumped in, but Seymour Butts is my cat's name. The other one is Tess Tickles. So that's my 14-year-old at her finest. Okay, Angela, I'm ready.
I mean, just a prodigy of you. That's all. Okay, Dana. I'm not sure which one I want you to do. I want you to play Peekaboo with us for 2 minutes.
I don't like this.
She want do what?
She has to play Peekaboo.
I was going to play Peekaboo.
Hold on.
2 minutes is a long time. 30 seconds.
We'll do 30 seconds.
Okay,
right,
you ready?
Good. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Peekaboo.
Don't throw your back out.
Getting up is going to be a bitch.
Did you just?
All right.
That was more of a vogue, I think.
All right.
Wait.
What?
Oh my God. All right. Yeah, it's a 53 looks like, folks. All right. Peekaboo.
Right.
Okay.
Good job.
You suck. All right. My turn. Okay. Adam, dare.
Yeah.
Oh, Adam, dare. That's it. Okay. Let me do it. Okay. I want you to tell me with total honesty, in the honor of authenticity, what you really think about me, but I want you to do it in a sexy accent.
Not entirely sure I have a sexy accent.
I had Antonio Banderas in my head, but whatever works for you. But be honest, I'm not afraid of a little criticism.
But so when you say, I'm really the authentic or the being honest part's easy. When you say sexy accent, do you mean like a voice that's sexy, or
Pepe Le Pew?
Good, I love you.
Mon chéri.
I think you are very loud. You are very
Mon
loud, but
chéri,
colorful
with the
at the same
voice,
time.
in the constant gestures, in the chakras, in the moonbeams. Things I don't understand, but I'm really drawn to. All right.
Oh no, that was good. That was good.
That worked.
All right. Mon chéri, I value the gestures and the random voice notes. Oh, how you send me a voice note and then run out of time and then have to send another, which turns into another and another and another. What could have easily been one text? Turned into 13 messages. Oh, how I long to wait for the next message to download so I can hear you complete your thought, mon chéri. Oh, how I adore you.
Oh my God. I love you so much. Expect that reel stat. That reel is coming out. Oh my God. That was so good. That was so good. Okay. All
And I
right.
do genuinely love your voice messages, by the way, but every time I see the clock counting down, I'm like, yeah, okay. And that's
You can hear me panicking. You can hear me panicking, right? I'm like, okay, fine. I try to get to the
Maybe that's why you got banned off LinkedIn, because you do too many voice notes.
Yeah. And they always end with fuck, fine. Okay, I'm sending another one.
They're listening. They're like, gosh, she doesn't appreciate us. We'll show her.
Yeah.
Okay. Angela,
Yes.
sing a few lines from any Barry Manilow song that you know and look into the camera so it feels like you're singing directly to me.
Oh, she was a showgirl. Da, 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 da. I don't know the words.
Oh, awesome.
The flowers in her hair.
Oh, wait.
And a skirt split up to there.
I write the songs that make the young girls cry.
Close it up.
I write the songs that make the world go by.
Okay. All right, not what I was expecting.
I write the songs.
You know, it just dawned on me that we are recording an episode of Commando and other people are going to see this. Oh my God.
Oh, wait,
my God.
other people are seeing. Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
think about that.
Yeah, like 6 of them. The hi guys.
So did everybody? We all did our thing, right? Everybody got their thing.
Did Adam ask his dares?
Oh no.
Do you all want truth or dare? We're stick
We
with the
dare.
dare.
Dare is our only option at this point.
All right. So, Angela, since you're singing, I too had chosen a singing dare for you. Sing the national anthem with an English accent.
Oh, Jesus Christmas. I'll do my best.
Or I could give you my question, but stick with the dare. This will be a 3-hour episode.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's... I'm channeling my queen. Early light, what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming. I think that's as far as we could go.
Bring it home! Bring it home!
And the rocket the bombs bursting in air gave proof to the night that our flag was still there.
Bring it home!
Oh, say does the star-spangled banner away? I don't know the fucking words.
O'er the
land of the free and the hope of the bright.
Oh, play ball!
Wow.
Oh,
I was
sweaty.
Awesome. Oh my God. I think I beat my pants a little bit. Not enough to get up. All right.
Power through. You're a professional. You'll power through.
Adam, I don't sing, just to be clear.
All right. Well, that's fine because yours is not a singing.
I'm going to be fart jokes.
So, all right.
That was awesome.
So, I know we're doing dare. The question did involve questionable truck stop sushi and its after effects. That was the basis of the question. But we're going to go with the dare. So I'll leave that as a cliffhanger for next time. The dare is share your most embarrassing crying story. And I don't mean like, oh, you were watching a silly movie and, you teared up because you were watching Die Hard or something. But like, I'm talking full on ugly cry at the most ridiculous thing ever, totally humiliating. And you like, as soon as it was done, you just felt like totally embarrassing.
I mean, pick a time.
Oh my God, I got a list of them. Oh my God. So, all right. So I recently shared this one, but I haven't shared it with you, Adam. So I'm going to share it again because it probably is the worst one. Wouldn't you agree that Animal Kingdom?
Yeah.
Yeah. We could do Kennedy Space Center. We could do Nala's graduation. We could do the parade it happens all the time. So here's the thing, Adam. You if you know me well enough, you know that my heart hole, as I call it, is wide open. So I am touched, and I am touched by everything. That's what she said. But everything. Like I see the bunnies in the morning when I walk, and I'm like, look at the baby. Like I'm like it's embarrassing. So we went to Animal Kingdom this summer, and I was in Avatar, the Avatar ride, Pandora, a few years ago, and I got really, really emotional. So much so that I cried. And when I got off the ride for like 10 minutes, you couldn't even speak to me. I was so incredibly touched by the experience. I'm trying to make the story short, but so incredibly touched by the experience. So this time we went to Animal Kingdom. I don't give a shit. I'm going to wait online for 3 hours. I don't care. I got to go. These are my people. This is my homeland. Like, I have to go. So we do the whole line. We're there forever. Whenever we're getting closer and closer. And I don't know if you've ever been on this ride, but when you get closer, like in the last 20 to 30 minutes, they put you in like a chamber and they treat it like Avatar. Like the guy comes on the screen and tells you what you're going to do and explains the animal. You like ride this like motorcycle thing, but it's like that animal that they fly in the thing. And so they tell you about the animal. Then they sync you guys up and you see yourself on the computer screen. Then they send you to another one. And then they talk more. And as we're getting closer, I'm remembering how emotional I was. And I'm like, right. And the kids are like, oh, fuck, mommy's crying already. And I'm like, so it's happening. And I could feel it. And it's like raising in my chest. And then they open the final door and they have like 8 of the things lined up and you get on. And when they get on, they put the thing over you and they buckle you up and and they give you the 3D glasses and I feel it. And I'm like, and all of a sudden I'm like, stop the ride. Like I couldn't do it. I waited 3 hours and I'm like, I couldn't do it. I'm like, stop the ride. And the kids are like, don't be scared. I'm like, I'm not scared. You don't understand. I was so overwhelmed by emotion because the memory of, I think the experience, I don't want to get all past lifey, but in the memory of having been there before, they let me off. I tell the kids, my husband, I'm fine. And I go and sit in the other room. And for the entire length of the ride, I'm sobbing. And I can't explain it. I'm sobbing. I have all this love in my heart hole and I can remember it. I can hear it from a distance. So I'm like living it. And the girls are like, are you okay? Are you scared? Because there's like attendants there. And I'm just like snots, the whole thing. And I'm crying. And then the kids get off the ride and they look at me and I'm a mess. And for the rest of at least the next hour, like we're online for another ride and I'm like having love for all things and I feel connected to the guy in the jean shorts with his family that he clearly hates. And I'm like, I got you. Something happened. I was like, and it was really like, and we call it Kennedy Space. We call it Kennedy Space Center because I had an experience with Angela and her family at Kennedy Space Center where she witnessed it firsthand. I'm like, dude, I went full Kennedy Space Center at Pandora. 3 hours to sit in a little room and cry while my family rode the ride. So there it is.
You sure this wasn't your acid story?
Oh my God, dude! It's hard to explain, but I get so connected to things of creativity, things that exude love. Like I watch stupid reels on my phone, and I can feel the love of like the audience when the band is playing, and I fall apart. It's a beautiful thing, but at the same time, it's embarrassing. I'm not. Yeah.
Well, I was going to put into that question. I'm not asking like when you cried at I was hoping it was something exactly along that lines, not like a deeply personal type thing. Yeah. But that was absolutely spectacular. Because I could see in that room, I could see the 16-year-old workers there going, what's happening?
Lady? Yeah. They thought I was scared. They thought I was scared. And I'm like, no, it's just so beautiful. And then I'm trying to explain to them, have you ever been connected? I'm like, I'm wasting my breath.
Oh, that was fun.
My goodness. My goodness. Thank you for playing along with us, Adam. This is, it's always a laugh, but let's talk about some serious stuff. Do you mind if I shift gears a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely. shift
So,
away.
we talked about the fact, I don't even know if we talked about it. I don't know if you and I were talking about it prior, but the fact that your job is in training and education and corporations,
Mhm.
but you have taken this on your own and created your own business. Just tell us a little bit about what you do and how you do
So no boring training. As you can see, I'm getting into the branding
it.
world here.
Merch.
Yeah.
Subtle. So no boring training really is a line of products and services to help training not suck. Those of us who've been through corporate training, it's usually dreadful. It's death by PowerPoint. It's a nonstop lecture. It's something thrown together, or it doesn't exist at all. It's just nothing. And we're thrown to the wolves and expected to figure out the job as we go. So my mission and my passion really is helping training and organizations to not be dreadful, to be effective, to achieve a business outcome, to help leaders impact those metrics that matter, revenue, profit, talent, retention, and so forth. Or if you're new to the world of corporate training, you're pivoting maybe from education over to the corporate side, or you're just a worker person and somebody says, hey, could you put together a training, and you don't know where to start. My whole reason for being is to help those individuals kind of have a game plan, know where to go, so that ultimately you get results and not yawns. That's
Hmm.
kind of it in a nutshell.
Do
Yeah.
you ever do like one-on-one, or is it more like facilitator for businesses, like, classes and things like that?
Right now, it's sort of one-on-one. It's a bit of a
Mm.
side hustle, so I haven't graduated to doing on-site, like train the trainer workshops, although I'm developing that to be able to offer that as a service. But
Nice.
it's one-on-one coaching, one-on-one discussions. I've had a number of people reach out to me to say, how do I do this? How do I do that? Trainers who are put into some sort of impossible situation. What do I do? I've been asked to solve 10 years of business problems in a 5-minute session. And I
I mean,
have,
easy, right?
yeah, and I've got a budget of $1.30. So, it's things like that. My website does have a number of products that people can download and buy. So it's kind of at that point currently.
Okay, and your website's No Boring Products?
No
No
boring
boring
training.
No
training.
Boring Training.
Tell her your tagline.
Well, I'll tell you what it used to be. It was results, not yawns. And
I like that.
then a good friend of mine, somebody who I respect and admire deeply and laugh at regularly, and
With
may or may
long audio messages.
may or may not have completely broken down on the Pandora ride.
Who
Uh,
could you be talking about?
Rhymes
I
with
don't know.
Shmena.
That's weird. Training, it doesn't have to suck.
Nice.
So
I like it.
I'm switching over to that because I think that does encapsulate those on the corporate side. We've all sat through that horrible, miserable, awful, boring training session where we
Mhm.
wanted to put bamboo shoots under our fingernails and prayed that the building would explode. So that idea that it sucks, or leaders who want their business to be improved, they want their teams to develop, but they don't have a vehicle to do or mechanism to do it. And training is that mechanism. So
Nice.
training, it doesn't have to suck.
Nice. I love it.
Yeah, yeah. And I've told Adam before that when I used to see, because I don't know if you've heard, I got kicked off LinkedIn, but when I used to see all of his posts, what I love the most is he's coming from a training perspective for businesses, but coming from the educational perspective, I could see all the tenets of education, like good teaching, like all the things that he posted. I'm like, that's just good teaching. Like that's what you would do for a training session for teachers and how to teach kids in the classroom. So to see these principles applied to a different setting, it just shows you good teaching is good teaching, regardless of what the platform. So that I think is really, really cool.
Nice.
One of the things I really want to develop is I know there's a number of educators trying to pivot out of education, which is a whole another topic for
Yeah.
another day. But to your point, Dana, the leap from education to corporate is not that big. Like you said, good training is good training. Helping people learn is helping people learn. The mechanics of the education side are different than the mechanics of the corporate side. But at the end of the day, the process of helping somebody learn it's the same.
Yeah. Yeah, very, very true. And to go a step further, if you understand your chakra system, Adam, and you understand how to align yourself with the moonbeams, then you'll be open to the understanding to receive the education that's coming your way. Just saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Wow.
so if you like what you're doing, you'll want to learn. Is that what you're saying, Dana? So figure out what you like to do. I'm going to put it in normie terms for you guys. So what you like to learn, figure out what you like to learn. Look inside yourself if you're unhappy. If you're in the education system and you want to get out of it, but you don't know what to do, you look inside yourself, you reconcile your own imbalances, you figure out what feels good, what your purpose is, and then you call Adam and he'll help you get ready to go into that next field. Because it's all a matter of chasing your purpose. That's really what it is.
Yeah, it's so funny,
Absolutely.
Angela. I was joking, but that was very well said. You're 100% right, because people don't know who they are, and if you don't know who you are, how are you going to know what you like? I was actually doing an intuitive guidance session yesterday, and I told her, I said, you know how you find your purpose? You just keep doing more things that you like.
Yeah.
And the more things that you do that you like, your purpose, it just presents itself.
Yes. And people get stuck because I'm a victim of this. A victim mentality. But you're like, I did all this schooling. I did all these years of school. I'm a teacher. This is what I do, but I hate it. You have to learn how to say, like, what do I not like about what I'm doing? What do I like about what I'm doing? And be okay to let go of what you've done to get there. I'm in a marriage and it's awful. I'm not happy, but I'm married, so I'll just stick with it. Nah, dog. So it's awesome because Adam, what you do is we have so many friends on LinkedIn. Well, Dana used to, but
I don't know if you heard, but I got banned. Go on.
Make sure there's no LinkedIn
that,
reels.
maybe. I don't know.
But there are so many people like you that have these niches to help people overcome these transitions. So there's like the two of you. It's like if you're stuck and you're miserable, call Dana. She'll help you figure out like who you are, what you want to do, and get you on that path. And then when you're ready and you call Adam and be like, okay, here's where I'm going. How do I get there?
And then when you figure it out, you go to Angela and she gets you all fucking spiffy and brandy and throws a website at you and makes a landing page and you are off to the races, spiffy.
Off to the freaking races. That's true. It's true.
And then you'll be high at a concert.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I love it. Adam, it has been such a pleasure. I'm so glad that you bullied your way onto our set and that you insisted that we have a conversation with you. But clearly the feeling is mutual because we really, we bent as much as we could to figure out how to make it work. And I'm just thrilled that we did. And before we wrap it up completely, before we do our badge, is there anything like a call to action, anything that you want to share with our audience, with your audience, that matters to you?
Yeah, absolutely. Businesses, especially today in uncertain economic times, he said, going into commercial mode, in uncertain times, leaders are looking for ways to improve their businesses, to achieve the outcome, whatever it is, increase sales, increase profit, keep their talent around longer, whatever. And training is a way to do that, learning inside an organization. Unfortunately, when you're facing tough economic times, that's also learning is one of those areas, training is one of those areas that often gets cut. So if you're a leader and you're looking for how do I continue to maintain the training and learning happening in my organization, but I'm tightening the belt, I have to do it in a more effective way. This is really the time to buckle down. And the call to action really is to leaders, think about this is the chance to really carve out a competitive advantage versus your competitors, because your competitors are likely slashing the budgets, pulling back, really, really retreating. So the call to action really is to the leaders that may be listening to this thinking, man, how, whether it be my company, a nonprofit that wants to leverage training, an organization of some sort, this is the time really to buckle down and revisit, refresh, and tweak. And there's many different ways to facilitate learning inside an organization in a cost-effective way. So that's my biggest call out as we get to the end of our time here today.
That's awesome. And, to just put a extension on that, it's all about culture, right? And if you want to foster an environment where you retain your employees, you've got the ones that are awesome and you don't want them to go anywhere. It's an employees market out there, right? It's hard to retain. So if you can create, the training, which is necessary, but make it fun, make it part of your culture. It's like when I had a client once and we did a whole brand revamp for them. And then we had a whole fun day where we did like improv together, like just team building stuff. It really, really makes the difference. It makes people feel included. Yeah. So definitely reach out to Adam. And it's noboringtraining.com. And just for our listeners, because I'll put it up on the screen, connect with Adam on LinkedIn. And as far as we have, please go to phenom-publishing.com, because we've got some exciting projects going on, and we're having a pre-sale for Dana's amazing book, A Woman's Journey. It is absolutely stunning. It is a treasure. Dana, you going to hold it up for us? Do a little Vanna. Thank you.
I keep doing the same page. For Christ's sake.
It's a stunning 172 pages of Dana's artwork. And it's gorgeous, and we're going to be shipping out limited.
Cherry.
Oh, read Cherry. I love cherries.
Looking to spend time with Cherry? Take a number. That's Cherry. There's Aura. I'm just going to read Aura real quickly. Or because then you have take a number, and then it goes to Aura, goddess of the breeze, reminds us to listen to the wind, for it brings the wisdom of the trees. One more. Jessica. Yeah, it's just beautiful.
It's absolutely beautiful. So I know our episodes are evergreen, but this is we're recording this August 9th, 2024. Right now we're doing a pre-sale for a limited edition print run where Dana's going to sign each copy and send you a Prezi. So go to phenom-publishing.com. And if you're listening after September 15th, you can still go there to find the book, because Phenom is going to be distributing the book for us.
And if you reach out to me directly, you never know. Maybe I'll send a Prezi. I just kind of
no. Dana loves sending Prezis in the mail.
I love it. They know I walk into the post office. They're like, Norm! I love it.
Okay, so with that, I want to thank you, Adam, for being with us today. This has been so much fun.
Yeah,
so much fun.
Thanks for having me. And I don't know that I bullied my way in.
No.
but thank you for bending the. I respect and admire you both deeply, and I'm not just saying that as the perfunctory type thing. Both your content, what you've built, how you go about what you're doing, just that sort of instant connection through the digital medium, getting to know you both. So to be here and to participate in your show for your audience, I really hope they got something out of it. And this has absolutely been spectacular. Really enjoyed it.
Yay! You want to take us out, Cheese Bag? You want to take us out?
Wait. I have to say, I'm gonna do the first one, then you guys can follow. But for the last time, from 197 Railroad Street.
Oh.
Stay fresh, Cheese Bags.
Stay fresh, Cheese Bags.
Stay fresh, Cheese Bags.
Yeah!
Perfect.
Bye.
I'm ready.